owner of Move Up Marketing Group, and I am your marketing girl. And today you guys are here because you want to know how to do TikTok. And this is how to do TikTok part 12. Now, if you have no idea what TikTok is, please watch how to do TikTok parts 1 through 11, because it's going to teach you exactly how to make your own account, what TikTok is, and just move you through the process step by step all the way to where we are today. So today what we're going to talk about is hashtag FYP. So you might be like, okay, what is that? And if you don't know what hashtag FYP is, please watch parts 1 through 11. Okay, how to do TikTok parts 1 through 11, I mean. All right, so FYP is the For You page. Now, all the TikTokers that already have accounts and that have been actively making posts know what the For You page is. So the For You page is a page, there's a following page and a For You page. So let's just kind of go to, I'm gonna unhook the charger here for a second, and let's just go to the Discover, oh actually, let's go to the Home. So if I click on Home, that's me dancing, so you don't need to look at that necessarily, but go ahead and see that. It says following, so I'm following myself evidently. But right next to it, it says For You. So if I click on the For You, there's another person that pops up. Now you guys can see it says following on the left and For You on the right. So just keep in mind, there is a For You page. There's a page designated, or not designated, pardon me, dedicated for different things. Okay, so just let's put that in our heads. Now, maybe a month ago or so, there was a trend where a ton of TikTokers, there were probably about 4 marketers and a ton of TikTokers were talking about how the For You page or the hashtag FYP is an irrelevant hashtag. So I'm here to tell you that it's not irrelevant. And you're gonna say, oh my gosh, Linda, why? Why do you say that? Why do you dispute what the other marketers say? So I'm gonna tell you, well, here's why you subscribe to me. You subscribe to my channel because I'm gonna spill the tea. I actually do live case studies. I study and measure exactly what I'm talking about before I present it here on YouTube. So let's go. Now, first of all, I kind of took some notes, so I get to cheat a little bit because I didn't memorize this. Okay, so the For You page. Now, when you are on the For You page, you'll realize something. You'll notice that there are creators which have very little likes, no shares at all. It's basically like, okay, they're getting a chance to be on the For You page to see if their content is gonna be appreciated or not. So it's a bit of a lottery. So it seems to me like, based on this, some people are just TikTok kind of cycles through the different creators and allows certain people to be on the For You page. Okay, so then your next question is, well, how, Linda, can you get on the For You page? And I'm gonna say, well, there's multiple ways to get on the For You page, but today we're really just gonna discuss what the For You page is an irrelevant hashtag, and also I'm gonna throw in something into this mix. We're gonna talk about the Discover page, and you're gonna go, I've never heard about the Discover page. What is that? And I'm gonna say, I will teach you, so just stay tuned. Okay. So here is how it works. So and remember guys, this is all based on my case studies and of course my theories. TikTok is really truly the only answer to this. They're the ones that know exactly what's going on with everything, but I'm pretty sure this might be how it works. So this is basically how it works. So there's a lottery to be on the For You page, essentially. I mean, it's not like a paid lottery or anything, but like I mentioned, TikTok kind of cycles through and you can get on the For You page. Now, you can also get on the For You page if your post becomes a little bit more popular. So let's say, for example, I have a post, I created a post, and it suddenly gets a ton of comments. Like, boom, all of a sudden, within the first hour, I get like 10 to 20 comments right off the bat. I'd say to be on the For You page, maybe about 20 comments the first hour. Hey, go ahead and feel free to comment down below if I'm wrong in anything that I say. Because like I said, us marketers, we do theories, and until they're tested and proven correct, or until TikTok announces that they are correct, these are it's totally all theories, okay? All right, based on our case studies and analysis. Based on 10 years of marketing experience for me. Okay, now, so basically, once you get on the For You page, you get more views. Yes, you're like, yeah, I know that. Okay, so now we know there's 2 ways to get on the For You page. One, TikTok kind of cycles through and just chooses whatever content they want. to put on the For You page to give maybe new TikTokers a chance to be seen, right? 2, you actually get comments. Your post is being appreciated perhaps by your community of followers that you already have accumulated, and they now are commenting, so therefore your post gets pushed, and voila, you're on the For You page. So there's those 2 ways to get on the For You page. Now, once you get on the For You page, what's gonna happen? Okay, so here's where, oh, and of course, hashtag FYP. Linda, you're gonna say, well, what about the hashtag FYP you were talking about? Okay, so let's get to that. So I have noticed that there are posts on the For You page with no hashtag at all. Okay, and you're going, whoa, that's weird. All right, now let's say, for example, let's take like Charli D'Amelio, you know, she's the 15-year-old superstar TikToker right now, making a ton of ads and brand deals and so forth, and just really blowing up on TikTok. So let's use her as an example really quickly. So with Charli, she doesn't even have to put anything. Just being Charli, she'll get on the For You page. Same thing with Lauren Godwin. Lauren Godwin is amazing, and she's an amazing TikToker, and she'll get on the For You page. Sebastian Bales, same thing. Because they are popular, they have 30 million followers, 10 million followers, what have you, millions of followers anyway, and they are automatically entitled to go on the For You page. You're gonna say, Linda, that means now there are 3 ways to get on the For You page. Exactly, guys, exactly. So number 1 is kind of a lottery where TikTok chooses. Number 2, your post gets pushed up and it gets a number of comments. And 3, you could be a famous TikToker and boom, you automatically get on the For You page. Now we know there's 3 ways to get on the For You page. Excellent. So now, what we're gonna discuss again is, what is the hashtag FYP relevant or irrelevant? Well, let's base it on the example that I just talked about. So if there's 3 ways to get on the For You page, and basically when you go on the For You page, you might see the FYP hashtag, you might not see an FYP hashtag. This is why the marketers came to the conclusion that the FYP hashtag is irrelevant. But what they didn't see, what I saw, was the difference. So the difference is if you're gonna do FYP hashtag is irrelevant, and if I'm using whatever hashtag I want to get on the For You page, then that's gonna balance everything out. It's gonna basically make all hashtags irrelevant. So let me go back. The FYP hashtag, in my personal opinion, is not irrelevant, and I'll tell you why. Why does TikTok have a For You page? It's called For You page, FYP, hashtag For You, FYP. It's because when you tell TikTok that you want to be on the For You page by doing hashtag FYP, chances are you could be on the For You page, more so than somebody who doesn't use a hashtag, for example. But again, the For You page is a little bit different, and I'll explain. So let's say, for example, I use my TikTok expert, hashtag TikTok expert. I pretty much covered the entire page, I think. I haven't checked lately, but the last I saw of it was just all me, which means TikTok expert is me, which is great. So that's what I positioned myself to be. And when people come to me to ask questions, they ask questions about TikTok, and that's perfect. That's exactly how I positioned myself to be. So if a business is looking for a TikTok expert, they're gonna find me. Hooray, yay. So that hashtag actually defines me, defines my brand, defines what I wanna be known as, and that's great. Let's say I was a dancer, and I wanna do hashtag dance trend, or hashtag dancer, or hashtag shuffle dance. Well, that's who I am, that defines me. I'm a dancer, you're gonna find me under my dance. Can I go down the For You page for being a TikTok expert or hashtag dancer? Absolutely. So then, does that make the FYP hashtag irrelevant? No, and I'll tell you why. So I looked at the FYP page, the For You page, and what I noticed is the For You page is filled with a ton. Here, let me just pull it up for you guys so you can see. So if I go to the Discover magnifying glass at the bottom, which by now you guys know where that is, so I'm not even gonna show you with my phone. I'm just gonna put FYP, and when I put FYP, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see a whole bunch of posts, just like that. Boom, 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 boom. This is the FYP page. Now, FYP page, just using the top FYP content, just using FYP in the search bar, okay? I could do hashtag FYP. Let's do that. FYP hashtags. FYP hashtag. Is it gonna pull something different? Yeah, it pulls something different. So there's a hashtag FYP page and there's an FYP page. Okay, so now that we know there's two different pages, now let's take a look at the hashtag FYP page, because this is actually, to be honest with you, something that I'm just discovering with you guys. So let's take a look at FYP hashtag. And I'm gonna take a look, 13.7 million likes on the first one, 1.3 million shares. Is this person, they have 3.4 million followers. Okay, I'm just gonna take another random one. Let me take a look at this one. Oh, 8.7 million. Okay, so I'm noticing a trend here. Is the same thing with the FYP page, the hashtag FYP as well. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I saw a friend. I thought, oh my goodness, he made it. But all of these have like 7.1 million likes, a ton. Okay, so FYP basically means it is the top curated content. Okay, so the FYP page, if you get on the For You page or if you get on the hashtag FYP, dang, you are the big deal. Okay, so I'm looking at it from a TikTok perspective. And what I mean by that is, let's say for example, I'm a brand, right? And let's say I'm Louis Vuitton. All right, Louis Vuitton. Awesome brand, very well known. And I wanna hire someone who, I wanna hire an influencer who is, has been on the For You page. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna type shuffle dance? Probably not, because I really wouldn't think about shuffle dancing. Am I gonna type real life at home? Probably not, because that's not what I was looking for. So what am I gonna type? I'm gonna type hashtag FYP, guys. That's what I'm gonna type. I'm gonna type in hashtag FYP or FYP. Why? Because there's already a For You page. And as Louis Vuitton, I mean, I have my own marketing team, right? I know everything about TikTok before I even decide to do anything with them, advertisement wise. So obviously I've done my homework a little bit. So that's why FYP is so valuable, guys. So if you want a chance to land on the FYP, and you don't necessarily have to have hashtag FYP, but my theory is that if you use that hashtag, and let's say, for example, you happen to get the 7.1 million likes, you have a better chance of being seen by those big brands that want to hire you as an influencer. Okay, and now you're going, Linda, that just blew my mind. That was the most valuable information that I have heard in the last week, and I'm gonna say thank you. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at some actual case studies, which I conducted. As I do, that's why you subscribe to me. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell all of your friends about me too. Love you guys. Okay, so let me just go to my case study really quickly. So what I did was, I'm gonna pull it up again. This is what I put, are there irrelevant hashtags, yada, yada, yada. Let's check it out, let's do a case study. Okay, so then I got a whole bunch of comments. So what I do is, I appreciate my commenters, right? I appreciate my supporters on my TikTok platform. I absolutely am so grateful for their contribution, and I feature their answers in my YouTube channel on the YouTube video that they helped out with in the case study. So let's take a look. So I have 97 comments. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of choose some of these comments, and you'll see me scroll through the phone a little bit, but I promise I won't scroll too much. Okay, so because we still need to talk about the Discover page, because you're like, man, you're leaving me hanging. What about the Discover page? I'll get to it. Okay, so here we go. So Vans.LQBurn, and who I'm friends with on TikTok, says hashtag FYP, hashtag edit, hashtag Zoe Laverne, hashtag goal. So the question was, are there relevant hashtags? And do hashtags help with growing your account? Let's do a hashtag case study. That's what I asked them, in case you couldn't read backwards or in case it was showing backwards on the screen. And so because she has a Zoe Laverne fan page, and Zoe Laverne, if you don't know who she is, she's a blonde influencer with I think she has several million followers. Anyway, so that's what her thing is. And then some people are saying, I was just asking about hashtags today. So total points says, I use the top ones that are trending on the search page, and then I use the number of the filter if I'm using it. That's interesting. And maybe duet, hashtag duet if it applies, and always. So basically what he does is he actually uses hashtags that are related to his content. So now let's take a look at, and someone's asking me for a shout out. Let's see here. Thai Ketos, who I'm friends with, and by the way, so far all of these have been my friends, Vance Laverne, as well as Total Points and Thai Keto. And Thai Keto says, ones that are specific to my niche. I try to play with ones that are popular, but I am not sure if it helps. And there we go. And K9 Apollo, who I'm also friends with, says, I also use relevant to my niche, breed. See, he has a dog page. He has a really cool German Shepherd page. If you like German Shepherds, be sure to check him out. And Thai Keto also has Thai food page, so definitely check him out. And the other, Total Points has a really fun page as well, so you should check him out as well. So, K9 Apollo. So he says, I use relevant to my niche, breed, and what's currently trending along with the For You hashtags. They work for me. So here we go. Now we're finding that people are using the For You hashtags despite they being irrelevant. Because they're not irrelevant, guys. I just explained it to you, right? Okay, so, and obviously this is my theory, but hey, I think it's looking good. Okay, now, Bubbly Charlie, who I'm friends with, Bubbly_Charlie, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, hi, I love you. I use FYP, goal 1,000 and edit. So I'm guessing that her goal is to get 1,000 followers, and that's probably what she uses those hashtags for. And Ijima36, who I'm friends with, says, I know they say don't use FYP, but I always do, LOL. And I said, I'm gonna do a YouTube on this. Okay, and people are asking me to go live. Let's see. All right, and Swimology, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, I use FYP, For You, How Did I Do, Funny, Swim, Doctor, and then I use 2 of the trending ones. So, he's actually started to slowly, I gave him a shout out recently. That's probably not why. It's probably because he's been doing a lot of duets and he's getting a lot more views, but he's definitely increasing in followers. And he seems to, what was interesting about his answer was that he, and be sure to check him out because he's a lot of fun as well, but he has a pattern. He kind of uses this, he told me, a lot. So I asked him, you have a pattern? And he said, pretty much LOL. Chris Jordell, sometimes my eyes, I have to like kind of look down a little bit and kind of squint. It'll happen to you when you get older if you're watching this. If you're older, you'll be nodding your head going, yeah, exactly, Linda, I completely understand. I'm right there with you. Okay, so he says For You. He uses hashtag For You. Some people are saying early because they got onto it. Spacey_Casey, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, hashtag whatever TikTok tells me to use that month, and usually 1 trending and 1 like general hashtag. And I said, okay, cool, that's great. Trending plus general. People are saying, oh, I love you, I love you. That's so nice. Thank you guys. Every time you comment, I love you, it makes me feel so good. And of course, I say I love you back. And Raz Machaz, who I'm not friends with in TikTok, but maybe after this video I'll be, says part 1, so I use hashtags related to the video. If I'm posting about D&D, so I guess they post about D&D, then that's what I post. I'll usually include 1 or 2 of the trending ones. And I said, thank you. And Chant Magic says, I've been creating original music and videos for the past 5 years. Kudos to you, Chant. My vibe is super positive, Black nature girl. I use hashtags related to personal and then she's spiritual growth here on TikTok and on my YouTube channel. It's been very helpful. And Tiger Man Beast, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, I noticed I get more likes when I don't use hashtags. That's interesting. I've never noticed that for my personal posts, but who knows? Leanne Hassett, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, I use my own hashtag Leanne's TikTok world. I use things that would be popular for people to look up. Good job, Leanne. Always use a hashtag for your brand. That is a pro tip, guys. If you want somebody to notice you, use your name, use your brand. You gotta do that. Otherwise, when people want to look for you, how are they gonna find you? There you go, pro tip. And let's see. Okay, so Jason Linden Gary says, I always put hashtag FYP for the For You page, she put in parentheses, and hashtag comedy for his niche. The rest depends on the video he makes, he says. Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna do is, there's one more guys, there's one more, because there's been a trend where people have been doing hashtag XYBCA. So I'm gonna talk about that hashtag really quickly as well. So somebody, I think might have been a popular TikToker, said, don't use the FYP hashtag anymore, but do use this hashtag and you'll go viral. That's what they said. They said hashtag XYBCA. A number of people used that hashtag, and what happened? Well, some of them I think probably did go viral, and then the others followed suit as far as using the hashtag. And Chloe Laverne, it's really hard because she misspelled her username, but it's like Kioe Kearney. Anyway, you'll see all the names will be up here because I always feature all of my contributors' answers. But anyway, she says, yes, it has helped. And that's really, and then, 2yb.dav1dd says hashtag go viral. And I said, yeah, I sometimes use that too. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys, as far as like the case study comments are concerned. What you can learn from this is there's a variety of hashtags that people use. A lot of people are still using the hashtag For You page or hashtag FYP. And some people are using that hashtag XYBCA. Basically, the XYBCA is just, like I said, if it gets trendy, it's just like any hashtag. If it gets trendy and people are looking for it, yes, it can be something that you can use, but does it have any relevance? I mean, if you're looking for a truly irrelevant hashtag, it probably is hashtag XYBCA. There is no hashtag, there is no XYBCA page. And if brands are looking for influencers, they're certainly not gonna look for XYBCA, right? Okay, so before we close, guys, I'm gonna talk about one thing. I'm gonna talk about the Discover page. Okay, so you're gonna be like, oh, what is that? The Discover page, when I pull up on my TikTok, is, so basically, there's the home, there's the magnifying glass, and then you'll see that the magnifying glass right there. If you click on it, that is gonna lead you to the Discover page, right? Okay, and right now up at the top it says whipped coffee, and there's a little thing going on, slide, and so forth, and there's some trending content. Okay, so the Discover page is where the trending content shows up. Now, sometimes this is based on hashtags that have been used based on the trending hashtags, or it's based on actual videos that TikTok themselves curate, kind of put together and compiled as to feature on this Discover page. Okay, so there's a step-by-step process though, guys. Okay, so after you're on the For You page, let's say your post just blew up, you went on the For You page, and you were on the viral setting, because getting viral is actually a setting based on my 8 months of research is what I've noticed. And a lot of other people are saying the same things. So chances are we are absolutely correct with that. A lot of people are seeing that. But obviously you have to have some good content to go viral too. It's not just the setting. It's just, once it's set to go viral and a ton of people love it, boom, it's just gonna just push it all out. You're gonna get a ton of views, a ton of shares, a ton of comments, and voila, viral city. So basically the Discover page and the feature page, right? So where it features the trending hashtagged content, as well as just trending content in general. Let's just skip the hashtags for a second. There is a hashtag, there's trending content, but then there's also hashtag trending content. So what they do is, if you use your hashtag like real life at home, and then you happen to get really popular, you'll have that hashtag, you'll be featured, obviously you followed that trend and you made it. It's like, hey, look, ma, I made it. It's like that song on TikTok that's kind of popular. So, and then this is quitting is another hashtag that's trending, etc. But you don't have to have that hashtag necessarily to be featured on the Discover page. So, step one, you're gonna make it to the For You page. You are just doing so awesome on the For You page. Boom, you're gonna be featured on the Discover page to get even more views and be pushed out even more. And then, chances are, ta-da, you'll get a ton of followers and you'll even be on the FYP page. That's only if you get like 2,000 or, well, 1,800 was the lowest, 1,800 plus shares, or if you're verified, or if you have 300, probably more than 350,000 followers. I mean, you have to be pretty popular, let's face it, to be on the FYP page. I hope one day to make it there, guys. I am super grateful though for all of you following me, for all of you subscribing to my YouTube channel. I am so happy that you guys are actually finding my channel to be helpful, informative, and beneficial. And please do share the information about this channel. I will post not just TikTok tips, but other marketing tips that I find are valuable and that relate to me, because I like authenticity. So, I like to keep it real, if we want to just say it simply like that. So please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you know when my next videos will be coming out. And I'll see you on the next one.